All right, so today's episode of Stuff You Never Knew About Seth. You ready to rock?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm coming right out of the chute with both barrels.
All right. Give me the hard ones.
Rapid fire is the mission here.
Okay.
Whether we accomplish that or not is up to you.
Okay.
Your most embarrassing moment off air.
Oh, wow. I have a lot of them. Standing in line with my wife at the time, waiting to board an airplane, being focused on something on my iPhone, and putting my arm around the woman I thought was my wife as she's pulling away, me holding her and squeezing her tighter and tighter until she said, excuse me. And I look to my left where my wife is, and she looks at the woman and says, he's mine, all mine. I could have died right there.
You know, forget the rapid fire part. This is too good.
Is that embarrassing enough?
First album you bought?
Styx, Single Renegade.
TV show you miss the most?
The original and only Magnum PI, which I can speak an hour on.
Who would you choose to play you in a movie?
I was once told I looked like a young Dustin Hoffman in The Graduate, and that I sound like him even to this day. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Dustin Hoffman probably comes closest. Maybe Jason Schwartzman.
If you were an animal, you'd be a what?
I'd probably want to be my dog, but if I could be any animal, maybe a Sasquatch to prove to the world that I exist.
The beach or the mountains?
Beach always.
Your prized possession?
Prized possession. I had a listener send me a trumpet that was designed for and used by the best trumpet player ever, Maynard Ferguson.
Ooh. Your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I exercise a lot, but cooking probably. I love to cook.
What's your specialty?
Grilling seafood, grilling steaks. I think no one does it better than I do.
And you'll be inviting me to dinner when?
That'll be soon, seeing how this goes.
Greatest game show of all time?
Greatest game show of all time. Oh my gosh. Probably the $20,000 Pyramid.
Dick Clark.
Yeah.
If you could interview anyone, living or not, who would it be?
Paul Simon or Jimmy Buffett. I have a lot of questions about some of their lyrics.
The last song you sang in the shower?
Probably the last song I sang in the shower is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, You Make Me So Very Happy.
Oh, great song.
Great shower song.
Oh, yeah.
You can really belt it out.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Your second favorite U.S. city?
Santa Barbara.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Big Bird.
What?
Big Bird. I wanted to be Big Bird. Not the actor who played Big Bird. I wanted to be Big Bird. I have no idea why you said rapid fire, but I loved Big Bird. For my 5th birthday, my parents put together a big party and a Big Bird cake. Not a cake with Big Bird on it, a cake made of Big Bird, and I threw a tantrum when they were about to slice it up and serve it.
Funny you should bring that up. Pie or cake?
Certainly cake.
Really? Who's on your conservative Mount Rushmore?
Oh, wow. Great question. Ronald Reagan, William Buckley, the professor who taught me everything I know, Harry Jaffa. He wrote Goldwater's famous acceptance speech, Extremism and the Defense of Liberty, and was a scholar on Lincoln and Aristotle and the founding. How many more do I get? 2 more? I think the work William Bennett has done, he was a boss of mine for many years, work he has done on children and education and society and culture. And if I get one more, I would have to say Rush Limbaugh.
All right, we started with the first barrel. We're going to wrap it with the second barrel.
Uh-oh.
Something interesting that almost no one knows about you.
When I was a senior in high school, I had 2 lanes to pursue. I could do the thing that kind of led me to where I am now, poli-sci, law, communications, or back to one of the earlier answers, becoming a professional musician, trumpet. My dad, a physician in town, he actually encouraged the music route. Not a lot of parents would push their children to pursue music as opposed to poli-sci and law and that sort of thing. I didn't take my dad's advice, and I love this show so much, but some days I kind of regret not being a musician.
You know, the scary part about this is I think we now know too much about it.
You didn't even scratch the surface, baby.
That's good. That's a wrap.